Hello. Welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Today's second video. This video concentrating on the Celtic women's side's amazing 13-0 win against Aberdeen ladies yesterday in the Scottish Women's Premier League. Result that briefly took them back to the top of the table and massively improve their goal difference, which is going to be very important, I think, at the end of the season. It kind of does show the massive gulf in class between Celtic women, Rangers women, and Glasgow City women with the rest of the Scottish Women's Premier League, with the depth of squad at Aberdeen ladies not so strong, also that they are not full-time pros, and also the rather long early morning trip down from Aberdeen for the 12 o'clock kick-off at Airdrie. Sadly, the game, which was supposed to be live from the start on the BBC Sports site, there were technical difficulties, and so the game didn't actually go live on that channel until just before half-time, by which time Celtic were 5-0 up. However, the full game is available still on the on this BBC Sports iPlayer site, and also there is a good highlights package on the Celtic FC channel on YouTube, and there will be also later in the week a YouTube highlights package for the game and for the other games that were played yesterday in the Scottish Women's Premier League. Obviously, 13-0 victory is absolutely amazing. I think it probably was Celtic's best performance of the season. Also, was remarkable given that Celtic were missing arguably their player of the year so far this season, Kit Lefersky, who has really come on leaps and bounds this season, but sadly is going to be out for the rest of this year up until mid-January with an ongoing leg problem. However, her deputy Murphy Agnew, who is a 24-year-old American who is a Harvard University graduate in environmental engineering, she was a very capable debut, scoring her first career professional hat-trick, and along with a hat-trick for homegrown Amy Gallacher, two for Natalie Ross, and one for each of Claire Goldie, Paula Partido, Caitlin Hayes, Chloe Craig, and Colette Cavanagh. Celtic's women were rather relentless, 5-0 up at half-time, another 8 goals in the second half, keeping their foot on the pedal right through into added time when Amy Gallagher got the 13th goal and completed her hat-trick. Other key features of this game was the return from long-standing injury of Maria McInerney, further game time for Celia Barclay, who also is recovering from injury, further time for Jenny Smith, and shows that Celtic have very strong depth in the midfield, depth also in the wide positions, and it does look like in the winter transfer window for the SWPL that Fran Alonso's main target is going to be an additional striker to go along with Amy Gallagher, Kit Lefersky, and Murphy Agnew. Murphy Agnew was playing as a striker, although she does also play as attacking midfielder, which also is the role primarily for Tyree Birchall, who also covers that a striker role off the bench quite often too. The women's team will be going into their international break. Several of Celtic's players are called up for Scotland, Ireland, and also we have some players away on under 23 and under 19 duty. And so hopefully all of those come back with a clean bill of health for the next game, which is 2 weeks yesterday against Spartans. And that game also will be a home game at the Excelsior Stadium in Airdrie, and would not appear to be getting covered live on television. And so hopefully the home crowd will be a big crowd to support the girls back to the top of the table and keep their excellent run of form right through to Christmas. And early in the new year, they'll have several key fixtures against Glasgow City and a couple of games against the Rangers women's side, both in the League Cup semi, and then later after that in the return fixture in the league, which might well be pivotal as to who is top of the league at the split in the Scottish Women's Premier League next February, March time. So, no other Celtic women's team news at the moment. And so we'll leave things at that point. Do like and subscribe to the channel if at all possible. Pass on the details to any other Celtic fans and any Celtic women's team fans, as there is no real channel covering Celtic women's side other than the official Celtic FC YouTube channel. Also, feel free to pop any comments regarding the women's team into the comment section, and I will happily cover those or answer any questions via the comment section or in the next women's related video. So, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, goodbye, and hail, hail.
Yeah.